Hi guys, my name is Felix Toxie and today I will be talking to you about 3D printing, also known as additive manufacturing. Here's a scenario. Imagine that you have just found out your liver is failing and you need a transplant, but you probably won't be able to receive one in the near future. This soon will be a thought of the past because recently the medical field has been testing out the new innovation called 3D printing. Ever since the beginning of mankind, we have been coming up with life changing innovations, such as the primitive wheel to today's navigation system. There have been many technological innovations in the past century that have changed the way we are living today. Recently, a very powerful invention has been trending. It's called a 3D printer again. This is a significant new development in today's information technology field because through this innovation, scientists have found ways to solve many problematic issues today. 3D printing abandons the old methods of manufacturing and adopts a very cost effective process of additive manufacturing where you don't use any more than you need. Additive manufacturing can be defined as creating materials and objects starting from a digital model using the additive process of layering in a sequential manner. This technology is still being worked out, but has a future, especially in the healthcare industry, and can mean thousands of lives saved. This technology not only can produce material for the medical field, but there are numerous items that you can make with it. There have been reports of people making things like an Iron Man costume to castles with all 3D printing. Recently, I've been searching the web and I've come across a 3D car. The 3D printing is a process of additive manufacturing again, creating a digital file out of a creating a three-dimensional object out of a digital file. Like any new technology, there are questions that arise with 3D printing, such as legal, social, ethical, and security implications that come along with it. The legal and security aspects of this technology go together intimately because security issues are solved by the creation of legislation, so legal and security. People have long clashed over ethical issues such as organ donation and other things, but now additive manufacturing can scrap these problems. While 3D printing can be ethical, the uses of while 3D printing can be ethical, the uses of the material printed can be unethical, leading to legislation that will prevent the use. When I say unethical, there have been reports of people making guns out of 3D printing. And the way society is today, um, anybody we don't want just anybody to have get their hands on a gun, so they can use it unethically. So then the matter of legislation comes into hand um, to prevent the use of the unethical use of 3D printing. 3D printing has great potential to make a social impact in countries that are impoverished and seek humanitarian aid. You have countries that aren't available, that resources aren't as available to other countries. So with the help of 3D printing, they're very accessible just by downloading a file, having a printer print it up for them, such as prosthetics, uh, materials to eat with, and various uh, necessities. Since the technology is really uncharted, there hasn't been much legislation on it until recently when people started printing weapons. The legislation being put into place because the new printers are capable of making various items and people cannot be trusted to use them ethically. Additive manufacturing can either help or hinder people. For example, these new printers takes the trip out to the grocery store takes the trip to the grocery store out of the equation because people can just make their materials at home right away. So this is hurting face-to-face communication with others. While this is a social downfall of 3D printing, the upside to this is that people that did not have the means of attaining badly needed materials for their community, such as tools, prosthetic limbs, and other aid, will be able to make them for themselves. Many legal, security, ethical, and social aspects are still being worked out for the newly shared technology, but it has a bright future in the information technology field, and I feel like it really can change the world with this new technology just simply by having things readily accessible to people that cannot access them. With the help of legislation, this will definitely help. Will definitely promote the proper use of the material. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short video of 3D printing, and go and do more research on it. And thank you, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.